you could be so kind and drop a comment to make sure that you can hear me and everything is going well. And if you are, good morning, Emma. Thank you. Pleased to have you here. So anyone on the Facebook stream, I cannot see your questions, but if you do have questions, I know that someone is monitoring it. Good morning, Elaine, Lucy, Sharon. Thank you very much. I hope you have your favorite brew. I'm sitting with a black coffee, Organo Gold, of course. First one of the day, feels fantastic. Mocha for Emma, fantastic. Good morning, Michelle, and a mocha for Sharon. So thank you for joining me this morning. I'm going to keep you for about half an hour, share with you some of the things we think that you need to think about, know about, and be prepared for as we have entered really what in retail is often known as the golden quarter. We got lots of holiday events, etc., coming up in the next few weeks. So it will be good morning, Debbie is on there. So let's have a quick look. I want to cover, as per usual, the Academy. Again, recap on the golden quarter. We did this on the last session in September. Quick look at the holiday opportunities, what's left, and what you can do with those, and what those opportunities look like. And we have a new arrival, which will we don't have a date for, but I'm excited to share it with you. You might have seen some of these things on social media. So let's get going. Let's start with business count. Next up in the Academy is business count. So we're going to do this same as we did last year. Most of these days, I still believe we have a couple of spaces left on the Tuesday. So if there's anyone either on this live feed who is not booked on, or anyone who's watching this as a recording, gets in touch if business count is for you. It's going to be a really good one this year. Both me and Debbie are super excited. We've been working on it this week, and we have Pete Cohen as our guest speaker. We can't wait. We're going to have 3 great days. Lots of information to share with you guys. It's going to be a really, really good event. In terms of the Academy, as we're coming towards the end of this year, the classes are getting less, of course. We are really not hosting any classes in December for the obvious reason. You guys are going to be busy. It's not going to be that many people who want to attend the classes. However, what I do want to share with you is this. The schedule for at least the first quarter, the first draft of our education schedule 2022 will be out next week of business counts. So look out for that. We will post it on the P4HPro.com website. We will post a schedule there where you can look and plan for the first quarter. And I think that is a really good idea to do. Then, and just want to say this before we go back, actually, let me take one step back. Thank you for everyone who's attended the classes, the feedback and the energy that you bring when you come along. It's been so powerful. It's been really good in the last, I don't know how long we've been open, 6 or 7 months, just to have that energy with hairdressers, salon owners. That energy has been fantastic, and a big thank you. We're so grateful for all the educators that are doing a tremendous job. And I'm sure if you've been here yourself, you've seen the hard work that they put in, and the feedback has been fantastic. So thank you to all of you. And let's recap the golden circle. Golden circle, the golden quarter, which is really the quarter that we're at this moment in time. And something we did at Passion for Hair starting the year before the pandemic hit in was discussing making December the 13th month of profit. So in essence, doing so well in your business that you add a whole month of profit. And of course, a big part of that is retail, that opportunity to really make December not just a busy month, but a tremendous month. And a couple of things that we think you should be aware of and think of, and is of course acceleration of online. So the question here becomes, how is your Salon Love strategy? How can you maximize the opportunities the Salon Love is going to bring you, especially during this period of time? As per always, our message is always this: retail in the salon is always number one, but Salon Love is there as a strategy to sit as a net, as a safety net, to ensure that you have that online capability that all of our clients are getting used to. And if there's one thing I will say on the online option and opportunities that we have, is it was really reinforced to me the last week, is remember, it's not always what our industry is doing to prep or prime our clients. The online world is being hit on all angles. Pretty much whatever you do these days, like trying to call customer service for various companies. Both me and Debbie were on 2 separate calls, 2 separate companies yesterday, and to get someone on the phone is really, really hard. They're pushing everyone online in terms of those bots and emails and all of those kind of things. So please remember that when we look at our clients, remember they're getting hit by online from so many angles. Do your gift research. I love this point of planning. Who are your clients buying for? Remember, when we are trying to retail our Christmas promotions, is not just for Mrs. Johnson when she's been in for a cut and color, what she might want to buy herself or for her daughter. She might have 2 daughters, husband, friends, dog sitter, coaches, teachers, lovers. There might be so many people. She might be in a book club. She might be in a coffee club. She might be in so many different groups where she has people and opportunities where she can buy gifts for. And make that list. Make sure that you think of all of those options and all of those individuals that she might be buying for. And remember, the clients wants answer. They wants to know why. Why am I having this service? Why am I having this haircut? Why am I having this products? Why am I buying it from you? How am I using it? How much am I using? When am I going to use it? When am I going to buy it? And so forth. There's so many questions that they have. You just make sure that you are sitting in that expert position to have those answers. And lastly, it's a crowded space, but guys, online at this moment in time, in terms of, I don't know how much you sit on social media. I do sit a fair amount on social media in terms from a work capacity, and it is busy out there. It is very, very hard to make your voice heard on the various platforms. So make sure that you have a strategy for that with your own content. But of course, one of the things that we do is that we provide you with our social media calendars. So on this slide, you might recognize it. It's on p4hpro.com. You go to social media assets, and when you click that, you get this page up. On this page, you have some imagery on the different brands. You can see them in the black boxes, windows, whatever they are. But underneath, you can see 2 PowerPoints. So we have Q4 social media calendar, which is the top one. This one is really covering you guys all the way to January with all of the brands. It's approximately 50 plus different social media posts on there, where you get the image, you get the caption, and you get hashtags, with the view that you would use those and sprinkle with your own into what your own content is. If you are someone who is not creating a lot of content, so your own videos, your own pictures, etc., by all means, you can use all of these. They're for you to use. Or you might just need it to sprinkle it in and break up with your own content. It's up to you. We have also created a specific holiday presentation. So if you look at presentation number 2, called December 2021, that particular one is only Christmas and holiday related social media posts. Again, you will have the image, you will have the caption, you will have the hashtags, and there are plenty of space in terms of adding your own hashtags on there. So download these 2. They come in the form of a PowerPoint, and it is easier to do. You can do it on any device that you want. Me personally prefer a laptop or indeed a tablet. They're a little bit harder to do on a phone, but if that's what you want to do, you can do that. So make sure that you utilize those resources for you. We create them and we make them for you to use. And as we come into January, you will have a Q1 calendar, so we can start you off for 2022. Fantastic. So let's look at the most wonderful time of the year, which we are coming into. I want to quickly recap some of the Christmas orders. And I have a couple of messages for you on this. One, we do truly believe that there is going to be some salons out there that are really capitalizing this December and making it one heck of a bumper month. And in order to have that bumper month, 13th month of profit, you have to plan. And part of that is, of course, your retail. You have a safety net, and you have the luxury of having Salon Love there as a backup as well, which is tremendous. But in terms of ordering and shipping coming into December, I want you to be aware, and I think we have mentioned this a couple of times, that it's going to be probably a little bit more difficult than most years, meaning that although we pick and pack orders for next day deliveries, and it probably will happen most of the time, every single December, there's always pressure on that sort of infrastructure for all of the companies. This year, it looks like that pressure is going to be even heavier, meaning that it is very possible that the delays are going to be more severe than they have in the past. I think you will recognize this, even if you don't watch the news like me. It's very hard not to see the headlines, what's happening on that. So this message really, in terms of professional products, try to do your planning, and in terms of ordering on time, don't leave it to the last minute, because there might be some speed bumps in the month of December, and maybe even starting as early as sort of mid to end November. So just pay attention on your ordering patterns when you need to order, and try not to leave it to the last minute. And just a quick reminder, let's go over these. So in terms of Senses and Illumina, so Illumina and Taboo, the Christmas orders, thank you for everyone that's pre-ordered. They have been really, really popular. So thank you very much for that. You order, you would choose 2 products, you get 6 of each of those products. So you choose what goes into this bag, and in that bag you will get a free Rush hairspray, 100 milliliter, the most popular hairspray we are selling at this moment in time. And there will be a £10 off Salon Love gift card for your clients to spend on Salon Love. So here's what I want to share with you, what is really important, and give you a heads up, a top tip. In 2021 even, we're in, Passion Fair didn't put the prices up. We have absorbed the prices to ensure that our network of salons, you guys, can have a year of not having those increases. However, we have mentioned on a couple of occasions that in 2022, we are not in a position to not put the prices up. So there will be a price increase on a select products, across the brands. So why am I telling you that now? One, I'm telling you that to remind you that there will be price increases in 2022, but also this: if you have ordered it, actually, let me say this differently. It is my advice that you buy more stock this year of your best sellers, since you can choose what your promotions are. And if you don't sell them, you break them down and you carry them on into January. That makes perfect sense to me. There, I said it. You choose the promotion, therefore you choose what products go in there. You can pick them based on your best sellers. You should double up. You should order more in December, for November, knowing that I'm picking the products I want. It's not what Daniel tells me to buy. And if I don't sell them all, which secretly, I have to be honest with you, I think you can have a bumper month. But if you don't sell them, you still have your best sellers going into 2022. I can't make it any more clear than that. And here's what I will tell you: if you don't do that, which is perfectly fine, is your business, you do as you want. But what I will tell you, that Zero Yellow shampoo might be a different price when it comes to 2022. I hope that makes sense. So revisit, if you have already pre-ordered, I would revisit and maybe see if there is some opportunities you might want to take up on a little bit more. Simonson has been popular. I should say this: some of these, I think the brushes are almost sold out. There's probably some left. They've been really popular, so I think that they're going to fly out as we start this, and they are actually arriving, I think today or beginning of next week. So we're going to be shipping those out very soon. So you have The brushes, the one of the brush coming in a champagne, gold, and a bronze. If you buy 9 in any combination, so for example, this could be 3 bronze, 3 gold, 3 champagne, you get the free display stand as well. And of course, you have the compact hairdryer in gold, and you have True Divinity in gold and pink champagne are the 2 options. So again, these can be pre-ordered on the same link. If you don't know the link, I will share it again in the leadership group. So that's the Simonson promotions that are arriving. And then of course Euphoria, just quickly, Euphoria is doing the same kind of customization that they have been doing for the last 2-3 years, which means that you buy a bundle of products, and they've done 5 bundles for each promotion with the best-selling items in. You get 3 of each product, and you get a gift set, and the gift sets are, you get 5 per promotion, I believe. And this is what the gift set is looking like, and it's the same gift set for each promotion. So again, I just want to remind you of the opportunity and how you can customize this for your customers. The gift is the same, which is a sculpture, illuminate and elevate in a travel size. Comes in a dope bag or a toiletry bag, and in that bag is also a secondary jewelry bag, a slightly smaller bag, and is all presented in this particular and specially made holiday retail bag with the gift paper. So how does this work for you? How does it work for your clients? Well, it's fairly simple. If you buy one promotion of 5 products, the idea is that your clients would buy any of those 3 products, and they would get the free gifts. That's fairly easy. If you have 2 promotions, means that you will have 10 products that your client can buy 3 products of and receive the gift. If you have 3 promotions, means that you will have 15 different products which your clients choose to buy 3 of, and they get the gift. So the more promotions you have, the more Euphoria you sell as a salon, the more promotions you should have, because it opens up the opportunity. So rather than saying to our clients, buy this shampoo, this conditioner, and this hairspray, you will get this, you can have the dialogue, buy any 3 of these products, and you will get this beautiful gift set. That's what the setup is. And I know most of you have done just that. You might have doubled up on some of the more popular promises like BE, but if you have them all, you can literally just have an open shelf for your clients where they choose what they want rather than what you want them to have, and it will get the free gift. Now, lastly on that, it's a really interesting thing what they've done here with the gifting of this. There's so many options here for your clients, and I just want to remind you of them. So you might have a client that choose to buy the 3 products that they want for their own hair. They receive the free gift, and in their mind, they're going to gift the 3 products that they come free. They might give it to their niece, and they might give the toiletry bag as a secret Santa when they go to the book club. They might choose to buy 3 products that they want to have, receive the gift, and keep it all for themselves. Of course they can, but they have the option of breaking up the gifts and giving it to other people in their lives, you know, Secret Santa work and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's really clever. It's a really, really good way of helping your client with that purchase decision, that they are buying 3 products for themselves, but as a thank you, they either get added products or they can get products that they can gift to someone they care about. I think it's super clever. And I think it will prove fairly popular as we go along. So that's the Euphoria promotions, and this is what they look like. So you have the 3 products, you have a small jewelry bag, and they come in a slightly bigger sort of toiletry bag. I think we're going to call it. Too many weird names for bags at the moment. It's too early. And then we did this 2 months ago. I think we did this in August. We highlighted the Vita Toscana home color. It's a black coffee for this. It has now arrived. It is now available on Salon Lab, and for all of you salons that have pre-ordered it with the stand, it is coming out. So just wanted to make you guys aware of the availability and to remind you the purpose of this particular product. This is a GMP Cosmetic Senses product under the banner of Vita Toscana. It is a home color kit. It comes in 8 shades. And you can see on the bottom of this particular slide what you get in that box. You get the tube of color, you get the peroxide, you get a color shampoo, and you get a conditioner. And the purpose of this product and the position and the reason for existence, if you like, is that the home color portion of our market is not black and white anymore. We have often discussed the mixing client, the client that will come in for a color and a cut, leave it for a period of time, and in between salon visits they might do home color. There is the type of client that is having the haircut in a salon by choosing home hair color at home, and everything in between. There's many people that are mixing that home service with in-salon service, and it's not necessarily great. I appreciate that some of you have for a period of time raised an eyebrow to it, but here's the reality. It's not going to change. It's not going to change in 2022, and most likely not in 2023. That consumer behavior has is really strong. And as long as people are choosing to do that, it will be a market for it. So here becomes the question: do we sit and ignore the fact that some people will color the hair at home? Or do we accept that it is what's happening? There's always going to be people who wants to come to the salon for all your professional services, for the haircuts and for the retail. We love those customers, we nourish those customers, and we look after that relationship. But the reality is that you can probably think of a number of clients that become mixers of the last sort of 10, 12 years, however long you've been in hairdressing. You can probably sit there now with your pen and paper and write a few names and even give them to me in that chat so you can recognize what's happening. So here's the question that we've been asking ourselves at Passion for Hair, and it started with Salon Love. How do you take money that has historically been diverted from salons and bring it back? For example, online retail sales is one of those things. We're not going to go over that again. How do we take online sales and ensure that the money goes back into the salon? And now we're asking the same question, but with hair color. How do we ensure that the people that do want to have home hair color can have it, but the salons get money for it? And the answer is Vita Toscana. So I'm not going to give you this is not a technical session. You know that I'm not the person for that. But what I will tell you is this, that we are excited about the opportunity. Do I think it's going to change the world? Not initially. Do I think it's going to be really big and lucrative for salons going into 2022? Absolutely. I really do. I think it's going to be an opportunity for early adopters to really benefit of this. And let me tell you that the benefit is just not monetary. It's not just a financial benefit here, although I think that is a really nice thing. Here is a couple of the benefits. If your client is going to have a home hair color, one, they should buy it from you. Finance, fantastic, that's good. You should get the money for it. But think about what you would know about that client rather than being surprised with what they bought at the Boots or whatever. You will know what's on the hair, and you will know what the color is. You will know the shade, you will know this, you will know the history. So your service of that client as they mixing home hair color and with you, that's fantastic. And think about this, think about the clients, because they exist in all salons. Think about the client who only has their hair cut with you, and in your mind you're thinking, why isn't this client having the color with me? Most likely they're doing home color of some sort. Why shouldn't they buy it from you? We think they should, and we think they should buy Vita Toscana. So it's a great option, and I can't tell you how excited I am about it. I'm really looking forward to this journey. It's going to be interesting to see. And just to remind everyone, this is what it looks like. You can buy this into the salon and you can get the free stand. You get all the 8 products. You get more of the 6 and the 8 because of popularity, and you get that free. It retails at £19.80 per box, and the salon cost is £9.50. So that is the pricing structure. This is the option if you want to have it as a whole family in the salon. If you don't want to have it as a whole family in the salon, then I recommend that you don't do it. Also, to remind you, it will be available on Salon Love. Right, moving on. and a sip of coffee. Just a reminder, these have been really popular. The professional reconstruction ritual kits, which we brought in for the month of September. So just highlighting you that we're going to carry on with these. These are a really good option to save some money on the repair and booster side of things, to be able to do rituals in the salon. So it's really what you're looking at here is a back bar box, if you like. You get the Nutri Repair shampoo, you get a large normal to fine mask, 500, you get all of the boosters and 2 thermal repair milk. So really the products here are set out to help you with those rituals, with any sort of damaged dry hair, etc. on the back bar. So it's a good option for anyone that are using these products a lot and need to make a little bit of saving on those. So we're going to carry this on for the remaining of 2021. And then heads up for these have been super popular thanks to Tommy, Charlotte doing the balayage freehand classes that we've had, and Sensus brought out this in blonde balayage kit. And they've been super popular. So again, we have carried on with these because of popularity. So if you haven't had the opportunity to see them, this is what they look like. It's the beautiful presented little box where you get tinting brushes, you get 3 different size bowls, you get the paddle things, and you get the foil and magic foil. And before you ask me why is it called magic foil, I have no idea. One is see-through, one is not. Which one is magic is the one that's not see-through. That's all I can read into it. But you get those things in there. So take the opportunity for that one. And then lastly, I do have some news for you. There is a new oil-based color coming from Sensus. It's not available yet. Debbie says it's magic because it sticks, I believe. Right. So it's one of those foils that sit towards the hair and it doesn't sort of slide around. Is that what we're trying to say? Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Well, that's why it's magic. So you have a see-through one and you have a magic one. This color is been in development for some period of time. So it's an oil-based semi-permanent. Again, I'm not going to do a technical session, but what I will tell you is that Sensus and Jude are planning to have those kind of webinars. And then, of course, it will be reintroduced, not just as a product to purchase, but it will be included in Sensus classes moving forward. But it's an oil-based product. So I just wanted to show you what the guide looks like and how you can use it. So it's a demi-permanent color. You have a peroxide to it. It's going to come presented in a couple of options. You're going to be able to get this particular in a beautifully presented box with peroxide, all of the products with the guides, etc. Or, of course, as per usual, you will be able to order them individually depending on the shade that you want. So we are looking to bring this in. So starting 2022, these colors will be available. And if for any reason something happens, something magical happens and they come in before Christmas, then I will let you know, but very unlikely that that will happen. But I wanted to give you that little teaser because I know at this moment in time on social media, there's been a lot of questions, a lot of images of these products. So I thought I'd keep you in the loop. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to very end this morning. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you're watching the recording, I thank you for that. I can't see any questions, so I will take that as everything was super clear and understood. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you back in November. Thank you very much.